What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through over the Hedge. In the last episode, we went to a mini golf course, and we're trying to get a cotton candy machine right now, but we still have to get through the railroad tracks, which we will be doing in this episode. But of course, gotta change characters, and we're going to have Hammy as player 1, and of course, the second die I have to roll again. RJ. Well, this is a little bit awkward. Well, we've never had them in this order, but again, it's we have to switch them out. That's so dumb. Well, I guess Hammy now gets his chance to be in the first player spot, because I don't think he ever has, if I'm remembering correctly. We saw that already, by the way. But if I'm remembering correctly, he hasn't been first player, but that'll be good, I guess. And like I said before, even though it's still the same characters technically, they do have different responses, considering that they're in different player positions.
I can't believe how high up we are. If I weren't in charge, I'd be a little worried.
Yeah, I know. This is awesome. Makes me wish I could walk on roller coasters all the time.
If trees could grow this high, I'm sure they would. It's for their own good we cut them down and make roller coasters out of them. And look, here's the best part. The tracks are electrified. We get to walk and learn about science.
If something wasn't safe, there'd be signs everywhere, right? Like that one over there that says, danger, high voltage.
Don't take this wrong, but if you get shot, I might laugh. I was just picturing the face you'll make. Let's hurry up so I can see it.
What? Yeah, RJ's a little weird. Just starting off, he's very, very weird. He's way more nervous than he should be, or than he usually is, and like laughing at people getting electrocuted. Yeah, that's definitely not a good thing. Thankfully, though, there's nothing here saying that, oh, you can't get electrocuted or anything like that. And then again, I don't think there's too many spots for electrocution in this level, so grab the chips. Oh my goodness. Thank you, RJ, for grabbing the chips for me. But there's a lot of different well, not layering, but leveling, I guess, to how everything works here. And honestly, this really isn't all that great of a level, mainly because most of it is 2D, and that's honestly one of this game's like major like downfalls, because this game, honestly, it is not made for 2D environments, because it gets very, very cluttered, especially when enemies like that are on screen. Oh goodness, please don't jump down here, that would be very nice. Please don't. Oh no, he jumped down. This is gonna be very, very frustrating. Okay. I wish RJ was also here so that he could help me, but he's not. By the way, this is basically like the best way that I can do this, because of how if I go over there, I'm just gonna get knocked down, and that's gonna be very frustrating to try and deal with. Okay, they're all dead. Good. Oh goodness, that took longer than I felt like it should. But again, that's like one of the major reasons. Like, if everything is so 2D, then it's a lot more tightly spaced and cluttered, and there's not exactly much room for you to do much, especially when you're next to like a area that drops you downward, so that way you can't even attack them normally, which really sucks then, because of course you're not able to actually do much about it. I like how when the fire gun is launched at us, it actually gives, like, you know, the fire animation, but when we hit it towards enemies, it doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, that's fun. And it's weird because, like, the well, I'll wait for this.
I think maybe we don't want to mix too much with this one.
Why is it only now giving us this? We've had a good number of levels where we already talked about the weasels.
Let's get closer. I think he likes us.
Okay, well, anyways, I don't know why it's giving us that now, but what was I talking about before? It was a goodness, I forgot what it was. I got confused about the fact that the weasels are now only being introduced to us, even though we've already had at least like 2 levels where they've been here, but whatever. But this is kind of what I mean. Like, whenever we're in such a 2D environment, there's not exactly much room for us to go, so that if we end up getting cornered, and thankfully there aren't that many enemies, so that it's way harder for it to actually happen, and the enemies also have like a much slower attack speed than most other enemies, so getting cornered isn't exactly possible here, but at the same time, like in certain areas, it can be really bad, especially depending on like what enemies are around. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here and do this. Hammy, you can take up. Oh no, I saw that. But Hammy can take up the other spots. He's about to die, so I can like bring him back if he does get hit again. That is, and he did. And also the weasels love to just run off screen so I can't hit them. My projectiles can't even reach them because they're off screen. There we go. Like, that's the one thing that the computer AI has over players, is that the computer can, for whatever odd reason, aim off screen and hit anything that's off screen, but like the players can't, which sucks. If it's not on screen, it doesn't exist for a player, but it does exist for a for a CPU for whatever odd reason. I'm getting rid of you now, or at least knocking you down so that you don't annoy us too much. And RJ, you deal with that while you go over here and get this cooler. There we go. Got us plenty of... I landed on top of that. But got us plenty of extra health. Oh my goodness, this is dumb. Okay, now we can just basically just spam attack because they're stuck in here. Yeah, this is... This isn't all that well designed, honestly. Like, I'm pretty sure the game actually intends you to fight them, like, all the way over to the right side, but if you can knock them over here, like I just did, then it completely takes care of them. What are you aiming at, RJ? You're aiming at something that's like 5 miles away, and I don't know why. Oh, I guess he was aiming at that weasel. Again, that's the one thing computers have over you. They can view things from miles away for some odd reason. Yeah, you're not knocking me down. Okay, I can't knock him down, unfortunately. It's just gonna keep hitting you in the corner. Again, corners are not made for this game because you can just stun lock enemies to death, and enemies can stun lock you to death. So it makes things really easy to actually get through them. Alright, where's the thing now? I need to be careful about that. That one... Wait, did RJ kill him in one shot? I feel like he did. Otherwise, like, either he hit him in one shot and killed him somehow, or he's hit him multiple times and I just haven't noticed. Either way is pretty weird. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go around because I don't think I can reach up that way. Yeah, I can't land on top of this, so I think I have to go this way and go around it. Yeah, I definitely have to go around that, or, you know, the switch here. Okay, well, thank you for telling me that, even though just pressing the button would have told me what to do anyways. Gonna wait a little bit, and then... There we go. Now we can get the final cooler, if I open it. There we go. And also the other hat. I'm trying to get all the hats in the game, because why not? They're pretty easy to find. Oh no, there you are. Okay. This is gonna be very, very fun to try and deal with. There's also nothing for falling off of the roller coaster tracks either. By the way, in the woods, it actually makes note of, like, the fact that you can fall off roller coasters. So that kind of spoils the fact that there is a roller coaster. Why can't I use my projectile? What on earth? Okay. I guess the area is just super big or something. I don't know. I couldn't use it for a good while. I need RJ or something. I hate the curved objects because for whatever odd reason, they can still go around enemies.
Nope. Nope.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's another thing about 2D sections. There's still a Z-axis on these levels, so unfortunately your projectiles can still go around enemies, and that's really frustrating, especially for here where you kind of need to, otherwise you're going to constantly get knocked off. And RJ's somewhere back there. He'll teleport over here or something. Like right now, he'll teleport over here. But again, it's very annoying having to deal with that when RJ is 5 miles away and won't come over to me. There we go. Got that optional thing of defeating the badger, which is like one of the only times in the game where defeating an enemy will actually give you an objective. But now we're just gonna head up the actual roller coaster itself.
What do you mean you can't see them? Just look up, you idiot! Your other up!
I wonder who he's talking about.
I don't know what
Sure,
other
that's not
up
us.
there is.
Right there. See? On the tracks. Vermin. Clear as the spittle on the end of my nose, you crumb-blood nincompoop with...
What's your profanity?
Yeah, he's talking about us.
Huh. If you want something right, you have to do it yourself. Get my personal car ready. I'm going up.
Maybe we should get off these tracks.
Indeed, that was actually a really smart thing, but unfortunately we're not really going to be able to do that, and we'll actually have to fight Mr. Ropley. I'm assuming that's his name. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Collect all the pizza. That's oddly specific, but I believe we can do that. That seems like a pretty easy thing to do, unless there's like 20 pieces along the tracks.
Maybe if we wish hard enough, he'll magically appear right now. Oh, there he is.
You scallywagging varmints! Just in time for what back in my day we like to call the end.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. his lines are so much quieter than they should be.
For a guy with such small eyes, his aim's not too shabby.
Okay, so now we have to aim at him, and this is basically just projectiles the fight. And I think this is really the only time in the game where something like this happens. Alright, stuff gets in the way, so we need to destroy that, so that doesn't get in the way. And they also have objects in them, so of course, as usual, destroy everything. Okay, so now,
So, you vermin think you're smarter than me? Try this on my size.
so now we kind of have to run away, or else we'll fall and we'll basically die. So yeah, that's going to be very, very bad. Yeah, let's get out of here while the tracks are still here. And thank you for the free pizza game. Let me get over here. Gonna hit that. Okay, nothing was there, unfortunately, but it's fine. The game doesn't really give you too much time to actually like linger around and try to do stuff, so make sure you move around very, very quickly, otherwise you're gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. That or dying. I don't remember which, and I'm not going to figure it out. But yeah, this boss is pretty easy, mainly because you just throw your projectile at him. You don't really have to do too much, and because the game auto-locks it onto him, there's not really much like skill in trying to actually, you know, do it. So again, this boss is like really easy. It's like one of the easiest bosses in the game. And it's projectiles. Well, basically all of his attacks are projectiles, but all of them are pretty easy to dodge as well, as long as you're not just constantly attacking like I am. And we can also get a major boost ahead of the actual, you know, falling of the tracks. That or they fall faster as you're like moving along them, but I don't really know. Just trying to get everything before we have to actually move. But again, there's really not too much else to this fight. Just fully charge up your shot and then throw it. There's not much else that you can really do. Which honestly makes this boss like really poor in my eyes. Like, this is just a very poor fight because of how repetitive and basically boring it is. And all the pieces slices were basically just given to us, so that's nice. Okay, I didn't think one of the enemies would fall. I don't even know how he fell, because attacking him, he can't fall. Okay, no, never mind, they can. They can definitely fall off and die. But I guess we just have a segment where... You know, having the enemies here doesn't mean anything when they could just fall off. I mean, we could already skip them, so that's, like... That's already bad enough for them, but the fact that they could just be knocked off so easily... whatever, I guess. We'll just be running along and doing what we've always done. And RJ, it would be nice if you helped, but he's almost dead anyways.
12 seconds later.
And, okay, stop moving. Boom. There we go.
You won't get away with this! I'll call Burn Tech and roll!
A lot of work for a cotton candy machine.
You should see what I'll do for chocolate bars.
Yeah, we practically killed a man. That's a very comforting thing to, you know, acknowledge.
Voila!
Gathunite! Ozzy, what are you doing here?
The sniffer, that evil human, he has Heather. For all I know, he already has one of those metal things on her sweet, innocent head. Or worse.
Come on, worse than getting a cap slammed on your head? Wham!
Then you're under his control and you walk around like this!
Then you attack your own father and you get captured!
What?
What?
We'll get Heather.
I think Vern's face is pretty valid there.
Rescuing and revenge and all, but how we gonna find him?
There's one person who definitely knows how to find the sniffer.
Yep, no choice. Gotta get Heather back. Alright, we're going back to Gladys's house.
Yep, gotta go to Gladys's house so that we can get information about the sniffer and where we can find him. By the way, how did he even get Heather? I don't know what was happening with Heather in order for her to get captured, but where's my phone? As a YouTuber, I am always prepared, but I put my phone somewhere, so I can't change characters now. Alright, so we're rolling now. Okay, 2 for Vern, of course. Not player 2, I mean there's 2 dice for Vern, so let's flip a coin now. That's fun. So, it's tails, so that means player 2 has to be Vern. And then for player 1, I have to roll again because I got a 6. And then, I'm not using Vern. Stop putting 2 there. And stop putting 6 so I can choose a character. And RJ. Okay, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just stop giving me 2s and 6s. Alright, and now, oh wow, Vincent's actually, like, standing up. That's very weird. I don't ever remember him doing that. But now it's time to go to Gladys's. Oh wow, that's I have a feeling this is gonna take a while, but it's fine. We have the final 5 levels in the game. We're getting close to the end, but it's not over yet, obviously.
Well, all, the stakes have never been higher.
Steak.
We're looking for Gladys's PDA, which is a human gadget that holds addresses they never visit and phone numbers they never call.
So far ahead of us in so many ways.
Gladys's new house is in the new part of the suburbs, so we're going through some construction.
Hooray! Dirt!
Right, dirt. Lots of dirt, hamster. And if you're a good squirrel, maybe even some rust. Now, here's the thing. We have to go through these 2 yards, then through this house, and up to the scaffolding.
I'm no skunk Floyd Wright. But that don't exactly look at all safe.
It can hold 3 or 4 good-sized human men, so you should be fine. Vern, on the other hand,
Hey, enough with the fat jokes. I can't help it if my shell is heavy, and technically, it's muscle.
right, that's all shell. Whatever you say, buddy. Anywho, we'll drop right down into Gladys's yard, pop into the back door, and hope I figure out what happens next before then.
What?
Perfect plan to fill the perfect log.
Hope you figure out
easy,
what
even Eddie
happens.
could do it.
Huh?
Let's go.
RJ, hope you figure out what happens. We're trying to save Heather. We're trying to save someone's life. This is not a situation of we'll figure it out as we go. That's not... I don't know why we listen to this man. I really don't.
So let me get this straight. Humans dig out the old stream, then dig a new hole for new streams.
Yeah.
Then they cut down the trees and pull up the grass and dirt so they can put the dirt back in?
And compete over who demolished the most.
Which puts them higher on the food chain because...
Oh, because they have all the food. And all the chains. Right. Now come on.
Yeah, us humans are weird. That or your interpretation of humans are weird, because humans don't exactly work completely like animals. We are still slightly different. Was I supposed to jump on that first? I think I was. Whoops. Well, there's a cooler here apparently, so good thing I went back here. Press the button. There we go. But, it's one cookie box. It's not like it's an extra or something. If it was an extra, I would be a little bit upset and actually, like, restart. But, it's fine. Thank you for the full energy. Let me just do that. Wait, the gopher didn't get hit by any of that. What? I guess when they're running out of that, it's actually like a startup. Well, not startup. It's actually like an animation that has invincibility frames, so I'll keep that in mind then whenever I'm going through these, which I'm going to have to go through a lot.
Made out of lasers. It's a tracer.
That's not how that works, Vern. Oh, I wonder what we have to do with these. It's the same thing as we have always done. There have been like slight changes to them though, so there's that. Oh no, enemies are spawning. That's nice. And of course, for this level, we can't get hit by any lasers, so that's gonna be fun to try and deal with. But we'll figure it out, hopefully. For right now, I'm gonna try and get rid of all the spawners. That way, we don't have to deal with them as we go throughout this. So let's head over here and just get rid of this. And by the way, of course the enemies can go through the lasers and we can't, so, you know, that's fun. Vern, stop messing with the enemies. Actually, we can't get to one of them yet. We're gonna have to hope for the best here. That was very close. I'm trying my best not to get hit by the lasers here. But we're in a super confined area. This is bad. Okay, that's 1. Please, one of you die. That's 2. And 3. Okay. We're good. We are good. That was also super close because the pickup animation moves me forward slightly. I'm pretty sure there's something behind this. Or not. Okay, I guess we can't go behind that. Never mind. It just looked like we could. Okay, so I brought over the wrong object. Nice of me. Oh, I wonder what we have to do with these. Right, we can jump over these, so I guess I actually can get over those. So, we're gonna use that now. Oh no, moles are here. That's very, very bad because of how much knockback these bombs give. There we go, jump over that, and unfortunately there's not... Well, actually, can I throw this past it? I feel like I can. So we're gonna try that out, actually. We're gonna... Actually, I don't think we can go that way. I'm gonna try and be cheap, and yeah, we can just throw it like over it, which makes this go like way faster than going all the way around. I do still have to be careful about where I am specifically though. So there we go for there. And that, for some reason, knocked that off, so that, of course, Oh, I guess the turtle statue was supposed to be over there. That's why the camera panned over like that, but for whatever reason, one particular stick knocked off this entire plank of wood so that this opened up. Don't know why exactly that happened like that and why that knocked that down, but okay.
Hurry,
This game's very weird with physics.
Crawling with gophers. In fact, crawling's putting a bright face on it. Now upstairs and out the window. The roofs are probably our best and most scenic bet at this point.
I don't think the scenic route matters all that much right now. Again, your daughter is in danger right now. I don't think the scenic route matters. I'm just gonna leave Vern to try and fight off against a bunch of enemies out there as I run over and go up and get collectibles. Got ourselves a new gun here, which we're not going to be using yet. We'll use it a little bit later, and I would have another energy thing if I actually collected that thing at the beginning, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. By the way, this level apparently has a bunch of areas where it looks like you can go there, but unfortunately you're not able to. There we go. Got that nice energy. And I guess we're going to actually need this. Hold on, let me check here real quick. Oh, well, I got that, but I was assuming that there would be a cooler there, but that works too. Okay, now that he's out of the way, let's actually take this over. Okay, there's more enemies, I guess. Somewhere. Wherever they are. Oh, down there. That's very weird. How'd you get down there? Okay, camera, this is a very nice angle. I can't see what I'm doing here. Did he teleport? Where did he go? Oh, he went up. So I guess he can get knocked down, apparently. So now we're finally in here. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm going to try and go over here and get rid of this stupid tennis ball launcher first. Because this thing is very, very annoying to have to deal with. Vern, if you can hold them off, that would be nice. Use your special attack thing. Your ground pound. But yeah, just get an enemy into the corner somehow and you'll be just fine. I just realized we actually almost have like full health. Like all the health upgrades we can get. We only need 3 more, but that still is a lot. Actually, we're almost to a new one. I'm pretty sure we only need 1 more of the actual things, so we should be like almost there. There'll be 41 more chips. Ow, there's so many enemies with guns here. And there's a lot of tasers. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Okay, we're gonna use this now. Yeah, having so many guys with tasers is quite annoying because you can just get shocked, and then shocked, and then shocked, and then shocked without relent. Alright, there you are. Get over here. Okay, so I think we're taking this somewhere, unless it's actually in the previous area where this is needed, and I'm completely wrong. But I can carry it here, so I might as well. There's nothing stopping me. Oh my goodness, why? By the way, I didn't even notice how long this level might be, so this episode might end up being a little bit longer. So back-to-back long episodes for Ratchet and Clank, and now Over the Hedge, if that even does happen. Oh my goodness, die already, so I can just keep moving. There we go. Alright. Time to carry this with us. I really do hope that this actually does have a purpose at some point in time, otherwise I'm going to be wasting a lot of time carrying this around with me. And that's a previous area down there, so I'm not going to drop down. Unless... Wait, okay, I guess that's like a kill zone. Or damage zone, I guess. I love how I can still take it out here. Okay, at this point I'm pretty sure it actually does nothing. Because there's no reason to carry it this far. In fact, I even had to throw it to literally get it up here, so... Alright, you, because you have a projectile. There we go. That didn't hit him, because the stupid rat's in the way. Aim at the one that has the gun, Vern, not the stupid weasel. He doesn't matter. We'll worry about him when we get over there. The stupid rat took all those shots, please.
It's not the heights I hate so much as the falling from them.
Just don't look down.
That is fair.
Fall. You can look down all you want.
Just don't look down, I mean fall. There we go. Oh my goodness, we actually managed to take care of all of them before we actually took care of this stupid guy over there. Let's just get over there. Alright, so what other enemies are going to be here? Well, actually, that's not that bad. Oh, no. Yeah, I actually have to take care of him. No, unless the camera angle will change. I did not mean to do that. Okay, right. I kind of forgot. The, what is it? The projectile button is the same button as what it is for going across with the grappling hook. So, yeah, it's a little bit awkward when you do that sometimes. I also like how that guy was stuck in a corner there because of how weird that corner is. Can I just walk here? Yes, I can. I can literally... Okay. Nope. Never mind. I can fall. That's honestly the dumbest corner there, but whatever. Oh, right, I can fall. Never mind. And we completed the objective of not getting hit by a laser. That was actually really easy.
The place there a real once-over earlier, and I'd say it looks pretty safe down there. Borderline real good there.
What about that hag with the cattle prod who lives here? Any sign?
Oh, her. She's out in front. You should be all right in the backyard. It's a whole few feet away in plain view then.
There we have it. Come on, let's do this.
Huh. Anybody ever see one of those before?
Let's put it this way. Move!
Yeah, that's a rather dangerous thing.
Tanks to give this thing a permanent hotfoot.
And now we have our second boss of the very, like, oh, okay, what on earth? Okay, well, that's a pretty overpowered attack. But anyways, now we have our second boss in a row, but of course we have to open that up, and then we're able to, you know, hit that as soon as it opens. But unfortunately, we do still have other things to worry about while we're doing that. Of course, with all the other attacks. There's actually a lot of attacks that this thing can do. Like one, for instance, blocking the actual canisters so that we can't hit them. And then the swing attack, which is quite annoying to try and dodge because of how it works. But we can get rid of the actual arm things, like initially, but that's also really difficult to do because you have to stop yourself to aim at it, and it also has a pretty decent amount of health, so getting rid of it again is going to be a little bit more of a pain than one would like. Oh, okay, so never mind. I thought that you would have full invincibility frames during that. You do not have full invincibility frames, so unfortunately that's not exactly the best tactic to use. You can also kind of just loop this thing into constantly giving you what you want by just opening it and then having it attack. Well, not this attack, but this one. Okay, I got stuck there. I would like it very much if I don't get stuck behind it. By the way, pizza constantly spawns here, so that you should be relatively good. Vern, for some reason, has not gotten hit that many times. Mainly because I'm the one going in all the time, so I guess that's the reason why. But anyways, is having to do a lot of damage. And usually once you get one of the wings destroyed, then like you'll be fine. But again, they have so much health, so you might as well go after the canisters.
Later.
Well, that's one wing. And we shouldn't have to worry too much later on about getting hit, as long as we're on the right. Never mind. Get you up. Never mind. Let me use the attack. There we go. I wonder, how does using the gun effect will work on this? It does not. Okay, it does not work at all. Alright, RJ, you take care of the other wing, if possible, and I'll worry about getting the canister. Actually, he's about to die, so let's just both go after the canister, please. And please die. There we go.
Giant robots, nothing. Mark it down.
If it helps, Heather, it was all worth it. Where to next?
Well, this way's a bit heavy on the threatening robots.
Sounds like a plan. Let's take the realtor by the horns.
I'd like to point out, why would you also have something like this? Just to get rid of vermin. I mean, even then, yes, you're getting rid of vermin. That's the whole point of it. But at the same time, that is a very dangerous hazard. Like, period, no matter what. So, I don't understand it. Like, honestly, this game makes us a lot more insane about getting rid of vermin than I think humans actually are.
Team Hedge in position. What you got for us, Oz?
Good news, everyone. Lou managed to get a peek inside the van. The device is on the seat. The key for the back of the truck is by the door. Get the key, get into the truck, get to the cab, get out. You might want to alphabetize those tasks to better keep them straight.
Roger that. Don't worry, Oz. We'll have Heather back before you know it. I promise.
Right. But we'll have to get that later in the next episode, so let's go back to the woods so that we can end this episode properly. But as I said, okay, so I guess it's not going to tell me here. Thank you, game, for making me look like an idiot. But again, like, the hints, I guess, are completely randomly generated, but one of them is that you can fall off of cliffs and roller coasters, so again, it spoils the fact that you go to a roller coaster at some point, which is very, very odd, but it's whatever. So, again, next episode, we're going to be going into the Gladys Heist Part 2, where we can go ahead and get that key. But until the next video, take care. I'm trying to move into the other area so that I can, you know, face the camera, because I always do that, but the game wouldn't let me.
I want you for a